Hello everyone, and welcome to another News Coolum video and another site review. So I'm here in Selma, California. We have a new Electrify America site here. It's got 4 chargers, 2 350 kilowatt chargers, 2 150 kilowatt chargers, and a CHAdeMO, just pretty much standard. It's in front of a Walmart, and this is a fairly busy parking lot. It's right off the freeway. I mean, overall, it's a good site. My only concern is this is a really busy parking lot, a really busy store, and it's going to get iced, right? You're going to have internal combustion engine vehicles blocking the charger. I actually had to back in to access the only charger that was available when I arrived because there was a truck parked on one side, there was a car parked on another side. There's not full through parking on every charger or every charging spot. So I basically had to wind my way back in here just to access this charger. Essentially, it meant that only one was available when I arrived. There's now a second one available, but still, it's not the most convenient. Basically, if the EVgo charger nearby were to, EVgo were to add a couple of 100 kilowatt chargers to that site, I would still probably prefer it over this Electrify America site. As it is, it's going to be close because the only real difference is price to use the EVgo site, and it takes an extra 10 to 15 minutes, but this is usually the site where I eat dinner, so that extra 10 to 15 minutes of charging time really doesn't matter. But this was one of the sites I was most excited to see come online, and it is one that I will probably use frequently, mostly on my northbound charging stops. But let's dive right into the site review score. In terms of access, I'm only going to give this site an 8. It not only doesn't have the full pull-through parking on each one of the chargers, so they're not all accessible from either side. There's also a lot of competition for these charging spaces, and at a retail store, this is not my preference for where you would be putting DC fast charging for trips. Right now we're just finally starting to see people back out of these spots so that they're a little bit more accessible to electric vehicle owners, but you shouldn't have to wait at all to access a charger because it's being blocked by an internal combustion vehicle. So in that regard, I'm only going to give this site an 8 for access. In terms of amenities, I'm going to give this location a 9. It has a retail store. It does have the Walmart that people want to access sometimes on a trip. I'm running low on wiper fluid. That's where I would go. But it also has restaurants. Really, the only things in terms of amenities that it's missing is a full, like a solar canopy cover. There's still going to be a lot of light here. This is going to be hot during the summertime, and sort of those service stop type amenities like squeegees, trash cans, those types of things, vacuums that you would expect, air pumps, like you'd get at a regular travel stop. So in terms of amenities, it gets knocked down just 1. It's a 9 out of 10. For concentration, again, this is a 4-charger site. I'm only going to be scoring these a 6 out of 10. They're just barely above average at this point. I'd really like to see pretty much all of these sites be at least a 6-charger site. I can't see why you would have fewer than that along a major freeway. It needs to be enough to at least cover the traffic that you're going to expect to be coming through here. So for concentration, this is only getting a 6 out of 10. Now in terms of location, this is going to get an 8 out of 10. Highway 99, it's a busy route. It connects Fresno with Los Angeles. A lot of people will travel on Highway 99. This is also sort of a route up into the Sierras if you're going to take it. But overall, it's more of a secondary route than it is a primary route, even within California going north and south. Plus, this is more of a bedroom community. Most people who live here are going to have access to charging at home if they have an electric vehicle. So really, this is more of an additional sort of secondary site. So it's only getting an 8 out of 10 for its location. And then finally, speed. Again, I could say this till I'm blue in the face. Electrify America, they're the only ones offering 350 kilowatt charging, really, outside of the one-offs, two-offs that you see here and there. So this site's going to get a 10 out of 10. It provides a faster charge than any vehicles can currently accept right now, so there's no reason to score it less than that. So overall, that gives us a site score of 41 out of 50, you know, a decent B. And I don't think that's anything to be ashamed of. There are a few things that they need to improve. You know, some of the sites that Electrify America has been building have been better than others in terms of maintaining accessibility for electric vehicles, full pull-through parking. They still really haven't done anything in terms of covering, but I also am hoping to see a few more of their higher volume sites in the near future, where maybe we're seeing more than just 4 chargers per site on a highway route. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. It helps me do these scouting missions, take time out of my trips to you know, to show off the chargers. And thank you for watching.